And we are back. Oh, I'm so glad to be with all these lovely people. My wonderful cast members of April Anonymous. Follow her, love her. Thank you all the waiters who
Oh.
came in. I believe we also have news that another cast member has started streaming or made a
Yeah.
Twitch.
I did a thing.
You did a thing. He did a thing.
Yeah, doing some things
Doing things. Things are happening.
here.
You should have told me earlier. I would have shouted you out.
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part of the rebranding. I'm doing some random twitchy stuff.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So he's from, and then we still have two other lovely cast members.
Oh
Lucy.
yeah, and those two.
No, you're so lovely and amazing.
We don't even get names. We just get those other two.
I was
cast
going to
members.
get Lucy. Lucy, who plays Charlotte or Charlie.
Discover him and I are gonna fight over who's your biggest fan.
Yeah,
Lucy.
gonna fight. And
I've got my fist of cups
Bo.
ready.
Plays Zor, I think he's filling it with the beard.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the booze.
Yeah, here for the booze. He's making his own booze. That's why he's here.
In character.
In last session, it was kind of like first we had a 0.5 session where two of the cast members met up with the other party. Been around town, found some stuff, did some shenanigans, broke into back kitchen with a guy who had a broom knife to kill rats, and investigated into more of the simple town of Belmitz and how it is being enchanted with this foul magic by someone who seems to be connected to the awakened mother. And how they are kind of partnered or allied with the unending faith. And we also discovered Sparrow last session went upon the Exile star, snuck around, tried to steal some more toothbrushes and hygiene to make Savian's life more difficult. While sneaking around, found out more and more of what Savian's intentions is, and just how he is making Melody write himself a story or something that makes him seem more awesome than he actually is. And is.
Yeah, because he sucks.
He does. And he just looks for others for his own praise. And as you snuck around very successfully, I think using the invisibility ring that Lucy made for you, very able to sneak around. Zor
I think
did.
it was a great inaugural use of the ring.
Oh,
It is.
It definitely helped you out. And Zor did some shopping with some potatoes, made some popcorn, I believe. Experimented with the house ale and found out more about the length of time of this enchantment that Sparrow is currently under the influence of. Just for 25
I put all of the things in the ale.
Yeah, put all the things in the ale. And I think we ended the session 2 weeks ago with Banks, who was heading to the Temple of Kor. And as he arrived, found that it was being cleaned up from graffiti, as there's a priestess there, just kind of like with a brush, trying to like wipe off and clean the side of the temple that has some symbols that you have seen, like relatively similar ones, was when Omar was assassinated or magically murdered.
Okay. And those are the symbols that are on the wall that she's cleaning off?
Similar, like the same style.
Okay, similar. Yeah.
Like, you know,
Okay.
like they're basically, you know, you're same, like, almost not, like, almost like the same handwriting, just a different thing. You just you can't really understand it, but you definitely know that this is the similar type of writing, similar type of style, in some language that you do not understand.
Okay. Um, well, I would walk up and start helping her to. You said she was like cleaning it off the building.
Mm-hmm.
I would go up and start helping her do that, but I want to take very good mental note of these runes
Okay.
as I do. Mother Moon,
I'm
hard at work, I see.
yes, I'm terribly sorry. There'll be no the temple will be closed for the day. Unfortunately, we must gather our strength with this new weakness, as we can move forward with our new strength, as is the way of the
Yes,
tide.
well, of course, of course. I mean, I don't imagine the building gets a good wash, and it's just like any other wound. I'm sure the building will shine brighter for it after having gone through such a
I
terrible
wish as
ordeal.
well. Um,
This is the way.
it is the way. We will definitely look bright and shiner, and I will take solace in the fact that the orphan's house will get rebuilt as well, as that was the main effect of the attack.
What happened here?
Um, you kind of watch us like as you look behind the building, you see like there's like a small little house, and you can see that there's plants have been destroyed, knocked over, um, windows broken, doors are like kind of forcibly knocked off its hinges. It says there was some. We were luckily we weren't home. The children weren't home, but someone came and destroyed the nunnery, where the orphans stay, and left these symbols across the building. Um, and I must remind the children that this is just a event to make them stronger. Though it does pain me for those who are so young and have been abandoned to be forced to go through more.
Surely it will strengthen them in the end, but it is also troubling to me that such bold acts would be committed against this holy place.
It
Yeah.
it does bother me as well, but it. I went to the guards and they just said it was just this is just a simple town and everything's fine, and I just don't know what more to do. But I have made my
Does the
prayer.
town seem simple to you?
No, no, this is definitely unusual.
Thank Christ. uh,
Yes, this is very unusual.
yes.
I've heard tales of just things happening, people going missing. Most of the orphans we have here, of course, their parents have gone missing throughout the town, or left. It's been a rough couple months.
Well, I actually come here to seek solace of you or a Reverend Mother of the church, the temple here, but seems as though perhaps I might be more needed to help and serve you. I'm
There's no need
kind
to.
of doing like prestidigitation and like cleaning the
Okay, that definitely does
side.
help. Oh, bless you. The core has not gifted me with that spell. I spent my race with other abilities.
Yes.
I could try to do much. I don't know what I can offer you right now, good sir.
Well, there's two things really that I'm most in need of. For starters, I just was hoping I might get your counsel, to be honest. And this ordeal that we've come across is kind of sets the stage for the troubles that I'm having. You see, I'm a man of the cloth myself, and I've been traveling and coming across a lot of bad and evil in the world, and things seem to be ramping up, and find myself torn between my lighter and darker natures recently. I'm afraid that where once I used to trust in the ways of Cora and those others that belong in my pantheon, I find myself taking vengeance into my own hands more quickly lately.
I definitely understand that desire, and it is a temptation. You have to remember the balance in things, that the tide will bring in the scum and take it out just as well. You just must be the rock and the pillar that lets the tide wash over you. Even when the scum washes over you, will let it just pass through, because you know the water and the mother will take, and Cora will take it away.
What if I find myself more drawn to being like the receding tide? For example, should I find the bastards who harmed this orphanage and the church?
It depends.
How would you see Cora desiring a disciple of hers handle such things?
It is not me. I cannot speak for Cora. I have made many of blessings and prayers in her name for her to help this wayward town. I believe even Cora herself has unleashed great floods and tsunamis upon the shores of those who have wronged herself and others. As long as the desire is not to harm others for the sake of your own enjoyment, but to harm others for the sake of punishing them.
You know, a little of. It's a fine line. One must enjoy their work, right?
Uh, I have heard that, but this work should not be those that you should take lightly, or those that you find yourself being addicted to. There's been many who have went down the path of vengeance, only to find themselves lost in a pool of blood that they cannot remember their true purpose. So while you go out there into the receding tide, find yourself an anchor, someone that can hold you, and keep you centered.
Thank you, Reverend Mother. I appreciate your counsel.
Of course.
If you could, one last thing. I find myself in need of some holy water for some rituals that
Of course.
I do with her name. I had wondered.
Of course, if you just come with me, you lead you into temple, and it's actually like it is typically in core temples, a small, almost like a mini beach. It's like basically a small pebbles with waterfall cascading, like in this weird, like never-ending waterfall that just keeps pulling, just making this tide. Just please, you can take your vial. We expect you to take as much as you need, and only as much as you need.
Of course, yes.
Thank you. Good. So I wish my advice had been good. I appreciate your assistance with removing
I
the
do.
graffiti.
If you find that you are in need of any help or further assistance, I would ask you to please contact Banks at the. I give her the name of the tavern that we're staying at that I can't remember.
The Forlorn Lodge.
The Forlorn.
I appreciate it. Luckily, afterwards we have received a generous, I don't know, donation. assistance from one of the local, from a traveler. He feels strongly that the kids should be taken care of.
I'm just spitballing here on a hunch, but was this fellow a red bandana wearing?
Oh, you have met Mr. Savian, yes. Yes, you have heard the event happen, and he came over with some supplies and small little trinkets for the children. It was him and I believe his partner, and she read them some stories, and
Mother, I have to ask you, be wary of this man and their trinkets and their stories. I have reason to believe he has played a part in the destruction. This man is not to be trusted. From one member of Korra's in the sea to the other.
make a persuasion check with advantage. Okay, with a nat 20. Baba. It is clear that, I guess the timing was a little odd. You know, just right after all this bad stuff happened, he just shows up with all these trinkets. I'm abashed that I didn't put it together myself.
We came from Sparrow Hill, where he also set upon the children there and convinced many of them to start following the Awakening Mother. He's not to be trusted. Keep him away from here, and if you find yourself in danger from this man or his cohorts, please come find me.
Of course, yes. I'll let you know. I wish you the best, and I appreciate it. I will try my best to keep him away from the children.
Of course, thank you very much. I wish you all the best.
Of course. And as
I'll make my way.
and as you head off, let's see, where was everyone else? I think Sparrow just left the Exile Star to head to, if I remember correctly, the Legal Crime Office. Zora just finished shopping and making
I
popcorn.
think I was gonna head back to the rest of the party and tell them all what I
Oh
found.
yes,
first.
you were heading back to the party first. Charlie, you were still at the Forlorn Lodge, I believe, or were you?
Yeah, I don't have plans until the night, but I would want to
You were transcribing the spell.
I didn't say I was gonna do that, but that's what I was about to say that I was gonna do.
Okay.
That and before I start on that though, I'm gonna do a ritual to get Theo back.
Okay.
Because all of this is happening after
The point
the
five.
events.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a ritual to get Theo back as a spider.
Okay. As I now go get us a spider token. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, what color spider?
What color spider? I didn't know I had a choice.
I would say like orangish.
Yeah.
Okay. And boom. Okay. Easy enough to do that you have Theo now be this little orange and black spider with a little bit of fur on it. Kind of look like an orange tarantula type of thing.
I'm gonna do all that, and as soon as I resummon him as a spider, I think he's probably making like really unhappy like spider noises, whatever that would be. And I just pick him up. I'm like, I know, buddy. I don't really like this form either, but I'll get you back to a fox sooner or later. I promise. I'll kind of like just tuck him in like
Unhappy
my
spider
pocket.
noises might be the most terrifying
Yeah,
thing
it's
I've
like-
ever had to try and think.
Can you RP that for us?
Yeah.
Just it would be like
With
Eh, eh, eh.
all right, there you go. There should be that.
Ooh.
There's Theo and you thing now. A little bit of
Oh,
spider
boy.
web comes out.
But yeah, so yeah, and then I'll tuck him into like the pocket on my jacket or something.
Okay.
And then after that I'm gonna start the 3-hour process of transcribing this spell into my book.
Sounds good. I think Zor, were you still there making popcorn or vodka?
Popcorn vodka.
Both.
Okay.
Vodka
I think
flavored
I'd also
popcorn.
like
I-
given you the dragon poison to
Yes.
make one of the vodkas a hot
Oh
shot.
yeah.
Because I believe.
Yeah,
you
we're gonna make a bottle. We're gonna make a bottle of the Banks special.
Mm-hmm. I think that's all fermentation. I would say I think unless the two of you plan on going anywhere, I would say Spell and Banks will arrive back at your tavern. So which one of you would like to arrive first? Because you guys both did relatively the same amount of stuff.
We
Awesome.
just walking together.
Walking
Yeah.
together.
Arm
Same
in
time.
arm.
Oh,
Maybe we run
Fancy
into each
meeting
other
you
on the
there.
way. Fancy meeting you here.
yeah, you little scamp. Just
Oh.
sneaking right out.
You know, I can't help myself. It's an addiction, really.
Can't blame you. I'm
Some
just
people,
glad to
you
see
know-
that you're safe.
Thank you. Well, I'm not the only thing that's safe, and I hold up the toothbrush.
Oh, good. That's so you've done some recon, I take it.
A bit, a touch,
Good. I've got about
a gauche.
a handful of fresh reasons to hate that motherfucker, and
Ah.
I'm glad that we're working towards receding the tide.
Off we go, my friend. And like holding up the toothbrush like I'm leading a parade. I'm gonna march toward the inn.
Okay. And then,
I'll,
I might even like a little bit of my breath be like do 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 do.
I like to think I was in a little bit of a sour mood, but once you start a parade, I'm like tap dancing, like can't help myself.
I'm trying to I like grab your arm like and link arms, you know, like we're off to see the wizard,
Yeah.
like prancing
well,
a
we
little
are off to see the wizard.
We are. Hey, Johnny.
Hey.
We're off to see the wizard and her pet fox. Because.
Spider right now, but
Sparrow doesn't know that.
unfortunately,
Sparrow doesn't want to know that.
yeah.
I don't want to know that. Oh, spiders.
Why?
Why does it have to be spiders?
Because it's inconspicuous.
Mm-hmm. Except that everyone in the world pays attention to them the second they see them. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
but
are until they're
mechanically, they have pretty good stealth. So
Fair enough.
Okay. So as the two of them enter with a parade, what with Sparrow with a toothbrush in her hand.
I'm probably like sitting on the bed or like on the floor or something, like papers all around me, just transcribing the spell.
With a little spider
What
just kind of trailing along.
the fuck have you been up to?
You know, trying to get the spell down in my spell book. Please don't try to squish the spider. This is Theo.
Oh, hello, Theo.
He makes unhappy
Listen,
spiders.
Theo.
Give him little finger pets.
Cruel. Jail for mother. Jail for 1,000 years.
Look, I don't think anybody in this situation is happy about this, but it will be to our advantage.
Hey, guess what?
Which advantage is it that we are working towards pressing?
I had just planned on doing some recon of the ship tonight.
Recon of the ship.
Yes.
Oh. So I got this toothbrush.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the ship.
So you've seen the ship in great
Okay.
detail. Perhaps.
A little bit. Just a touch. Just a skosh. This isn't Savian's. I went to his old room. It's not his anymore.
Where is he still in charge of the ship? Is he?
And he's a creep too. I heard him saying
You
all the
don't
melody,
say.
all about how he wants like the story made about him, make him seem all cool. Something dark side. I don't even know. But I got a toothbrush, not his. They wouldn't leave the room. He just kept telling her she didn't do good enough. They had to try over. But
He also destroyed an orphanage and defiled a church of my god. So, yeah, I would say he's due some comeuppance.
damn it, now I wish I would have known that before. I would have definitely waited and stolen the toothbrush.
Yeah.
He deserves all the cavities.
Yes. That's what he deserves. Yes.
And more. But slow pain, you know?
Mm. Yes.
Maybe we also cut off a foot.
Yeah. Yeah, we can start with a foot.
1 foot, no toothbrush.
Yeah, that
That's
sounds
hell.
like a terrible life. Yeah, exactly what he deserves.
So, I didn't stay long. I thank you for the ring of invisibility. It really helped.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it
A lot.
came in handy so quickly.
It was a great inaugural trip.
I would have it no other way.
But if you have any questions about the interior, I got a pretty good look at the deck of the ship and a bit of the interior. Oh, I ran into a couple of your old friends, if I remember correctly. They were people that I don't have in my notes. But there are 2 of your friends. I remember this. It feels like it was weeks ago.
I feel like it's about Hawks
It was Nia and
Oh yes, Nia, Fletcher, Fletcher.
Oh yeah, the smart half orc
Yeah.
man.
yeah.
They seem pretty pissed about the whole situation. Didn't seem happy about it.
It's good. I wonder if we might be able to make contact with them, although I fear that if they're under the same sort of witchery as Melody, that could be a risk to try and establish any sort of contact. So I'm a bit torn on that front.
That's true.
Did you happen to overhear their plans on how long they're going to be in the city?
No one said anything.
Okay.
But it didn't sound like they were leaving anytime soon.
All right.
I can always go back. I just had an appointment. Score to settle.
I had planned on tonight going and doing some things. So
No one saw
I made-
me. So
All right.
we can always go back again and look around together.
I was just going to send Theo in so that I could. Well, my plan was I was going to go. I have this note written up that I was going to fold up and kind of like tie around Theo and cast invisibility on him to make him invisible. That would make even more sure that nobody sees him. And then I just kind of wanted to scope out the ship and see who all is there. And ideally, I want to find Hawks, and I would have Theo deliver this letter to him. Hopefully he doesn't squash my spider, but we'll see.
Yeah,
If he does, the note will still drop, so...
exactly.
Well,
If you remember,
what all of the...
go on, Banks.
Oh no, you first, please,
You
because
do,
I probably don't remember whatever you're.
if you remember, Hawks did have a familiar of his own,
Yeah,
which was a spider.
which was a spider, which is exactly why
Yeah, okay.
I thought it would be a little bit
Yes.
like, hey...
Big brain.
Look who's got a high
2000 IQ.
intelligence modifier. Look who it is.
Me, the player, remembers things sometimes.
Did you make sure to tell him where he can deliver my gun? Because I mean, he's been working on this for a lot longer than.
I feel like he probably has bigger fish to fry lately.
Yeah, but I really think that I'm gonna need a gun. More guns.
Can't have too many guns.
Well, what does the letter say?
I just kind of outline, just tell him that we're here looking to liberate the ship, and I kind of left some blank space because I was going to ask everybody here if they had anything specific that we wanted to discuss, or I also was thinking about saying that we should probably meet up for more talks, so we could like give him maybe not the name of this place in case it falls into the wrong hands, but like a communal space that we can meet up with him.
Yes, I mean, I think that would be wise if we could find a
Yeah.
place that's maybe nearby that you could sneak away to. It would be great to be able to talk to him and see what he can tell us.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Well, I like it. Let's do this thing.
All right.
Or we just go fucking kill him right now.
Yeah.
All
I mean, you
right.
have me this time, so
Mm-hmm.
we might survive.
Yeah.
I'm really struggling.
So I was.
I defer to the group here.
You guys can have dinner as Charlie finishes transcribing the
I'm
sending
not
spell.
eating here. I'll survive off of Charlie's jerky, and I'll explain to these guys.
Oh yes, I have unending rations if anybody cares.
Yeah, happen to see the cooks in the back here.
It wasn't at this establishment.
Oh, it wasn't
No,
here.
it wasn't
I
here.
thought it was.
No,
Okay.
no. That was at the Dark Barrel.
Okay. Oh, then I'll eat here.
Okay. It's a simple fare of just grilled chicken with some roasted potatoes, carrots.
Wait, is it a simple fare or is it a simple fare?
It is a simple fare. It's a simple meal for a simple town of grilled chicken, veggies, a little bit of broccoli, side of barbecue sauce for those who are more less than simple. People just keep eating their meals. And it's very odd.
Do I still feel like this is just a simple town?
This is still just a simple town.
Ah, simple food for a simple town.
Exactly. Unless you guys wish to do anything, I would say you guys can all mark off a short rest if you wish to take it. And
Did I finish transcribing my spell?
you did finish transcribing your spell.
Okay.
I will add that to your spell book.
Yes.
I mean, if you want me to.
Yes. I will use my arcane recovery to recover the spell slots that I have.
Test something, but like I don't want to do it on anybody inside of this establishment. So
Okay.
I think I would like to like ask Zor to come just right out front with me. Like, hey, Zor, you want to have a smoke outside here and do a little people watching?
I'll pull out my pipe. I'll pull out my pipe and light it before we go outside. You want to go outside to smoke?
Basically want to, like, as we see somebody like walking by, I want to like push them and just be like, push them and be like, oh, I'm sorry, simple mistake.
Okay.
And see what sort of reaction that elicits from them.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try and use my scientific eye and like gauge what's going on when he does that.
Okay. So I would say it's your choice of either insight or investigation.
Okay,
And
it's gonna be insight.
as you push them and they go, oh no, it's okay. This simply happens from time to time. And
Yep.
so,
And then I want to.
I can't tell if my thing's rolling or not.
it did. You have a
It did.
13.
Okay. And so then I want to like see if I can see somebody else walk by and like want to like just take something from them
Okay.
and be like, oops, simple mistake. This I think this belongs to me.
Okay. So you're like,
Like nothing like big.
are you trying to like
anything.
just take it with
like
take
your
this-
clothes.
Yeah, you're trying to take something like without them noticing, be like, hey, this is mine, or you're trying to just like pluck it out from their pocket and say, I'm sorry, this is mine.
I want the point is for them to notice and
Okay.
to see if they like put up a fight basically once I use the simple word.
Okay.
So I'm ready to give it back if they like want to fight or call guards or whatever
Okay.
about it, but I'm like just
All right.
kind of testing the waters with like, oops, I think this is mine. I think it's a simple mistake, but I do believe I dropped this and it's
Okay.
So I'm like kind of hedging my bets a little bit, maybe a deceptive like kind of thing,
Okay.
but mostly I'm leaning on to see if the magic words.
As you see a you see what looks to be a half elf just walking on the kind of like hood up, and you see a book in their hand, and they're just kind of just reading it, just like kind of like absolutely kind of like head in the book reading, and you just go reach up and just take the book from them, and you say, "Oh, I believe this is." I'm like, you go, "Oh, it was. It is. No, yeah, it's my mistake. I just found it. I just couldn't help but not put it down. It's just a good book."
Oh, it is a simple, good book. And he just lets me keep it
Yeah.
and keeps walking.
Mm-hmm. He does look a little upset, or like just like general like, oh, but
Uh,
I'm gonna go up to Banks. And do you have like a? Would I get lucky enough for you to have like a coin purse on your person?
sure. I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna take
somewhere.
it and say this is simply mine.
It sure as fuck is not, sir.
I think your experiment's flawed.
It is. There are definitely some variables we need to discuss.
And I'm gonna like jot that down that did not work.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'll chase after the half elf and give him his book back, and be like, actually, this wasn't mine. I'm sorry. Mine was even
Simply
simpler.
wasn't mine.
Okay. Oh, I'm so glad I get to finish. I was quite at the good part.
Thank God. I was so
Um,
emotionally invested.
And this poor half elf walking down the street reading a book
Yeah.
who will never finish it. He will become the BBEG.
The book's title is The Quiet Meadow. If you're interested.
What?
Quiet Meadow. It is
Maybe I'll pick up a copy for myself someday.
Okay.
But yeah, oh, kind of like.
It was just a simple mistake. I understand.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the rest of this book, and I'm sure it's a lot better if you stay away from the booze. You really ought to just hunker down and focus on this book. It's so much simpler that way. I'll tell you.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But a simple booze helps a simple townsman. So he just keeps going about his way.
Well, shit. God, this is quite the dilemma, Zor. I find myself wanting to rob everybody blind right now, and but it's also a little too easy.
Well, judging from my calculations, I don't think you can rob me.
I don't want to rob you, Zor. We're partners here. This is
Oh, it's
I kind of like give Sparrow a look
metaphorically
like
everybody.
partners.
we're outside.
Hey, you didn't hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're outside.
We don't say those things within earshot.
Binks and Zor sitting in a tree.
We only talk sweet to each other when we're alone.
Mhm.
There's so yeah, I think
You want me to make a perception check? Because I will make a perception check.
there's a pretty good chance that we may be able to use this to our advantage in a lot of ways. I'm just
I
not sure
noticed.
how far to push it. But anyways, yeah, I'll head back to the group and let them know that apparently you can just snatch things out of people's hands, and if you tell them it was a simple mistake, that they will just let it happen if they've been influenced by this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go on and tell the story that me and I think I already told Banks, but how me and Benjion came across this cart just fully ran over this man, and he was just laying in the street bleeding out, saying, "Oh, it's just a simple mistake." He died. He fully died. Yeah.
Gods! I mean, I was just thinking we could get away with some light burglary, but I mean that sounds.
I'm not saying we kill people. I'm just saying that that's the extent that this goes to.
Yeah, I didn't think you were suggesting it, but I'm just saying it goes a lot further than I expected. Some strong booze.
Wow.
So,
Oh. So this probably would all work on me too.
mm-hmm.
I don't think I haven't been holding back.
Wow, they're how silly of them all for behaving this way. You know, I would have been very upset if someone had taken my book. Lame people. I can't imagine being like that.
So, does the whole party head out to the Exile store as the sun sets?
I mean, I think yeah.
Or is
What did we decide on, like, our meeting spot?
You guys do know that there is a park, like, in this simple town.
A simple park in the simple town.
A
Okay.
simple park.
Simple park, just a simple park.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
change
say-
into my simple night ops gear.
Okay.
Simple night.
All,
Yeah, and
you know,
I'll
be hooded and all that, but I think Charlie, if you don't mind, I'll just kind of. I've got nothing better to do. I'll hang out with you in case things go awry.
that would be good. It would mean I wouldn't have to waste a spell on making myself invisible well. Because I can't watch my back while I'm watching through Theo, so yeah, sure. But yeah, I'll just like write this letter basically to Hawks. And I'm going to basically write like, hey, it's I want to try to use like some sort of code, but
Okay.
like not something super like obscure that he wouldn't be able to decipher. Like I know he's smart too, so like I kind of want to just kind of
Okay.
write this letter in a sort of manner that things that we would both understand, but maybe somebody picking it up would just be like, oh, this is just like
Okay.
just a friendly letter or something like that.
I would say perhaps you do know that he plays Dragon Chess as well. So you can write it as a series of
Oh.
Dragon Chess
I
moves and references.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll like think I'll like assign a piece to like each of us, I guess. Or
Oh, so who's the knight, rook, pawn, and bishop in your mind?
I would say that Zor is a knight. Sparrow, I think, would be the rook. Wait, is that the one that goes diagonal? I don't know anything about chess.
It goes diagonally.
The
Okay,
bishop's diagonal.
Sparrow's the bishop.
Okay.
Banks would be the rook, and Charlie's gonna be a pawn.
Oh, okay.
No, you're the queen.
No.
Yes, because you can move anywhere and do like you're very fast and you go everywhere. You're the queen. Sparrow says, like, pointing at it. You're the queen. No.
Queen.
Yes, queen.
But no, I think I would put myself as a pawn because I think she would believe that Hawks would be able to decipher like exactly why she's putting herself as a pawn because of the whole single rune thing, and I think that would make most sense in the context.
Barricades their arms. Queen. Queen.
All right.
But yeah, and then I'll basically like write this letter about that, and I'm going to I don't know how I would word that in a way that's chess moves then, like to where we're meeting. I don't know. Charlie's smarter than I am, so I'm pretty sure that she could find out a way. I just can't.
So
The fallback.
yeah.
My character knows. It's fine.
So as
Yeah.
the letter
Insert
reads,
smart character here.
the letter reads something that follows that the chess pieces of your old game set is in town and would like to rematch, and that you found a lovely green chessboard in town. It has lovely tiles with a white trim on the upper right side, upper north side. That the pawn has sent this message hoping to assist the queen, the Black Queen, as the White Knights, the White Knight, Bishop, and Rook is looking for their own place to be again. And we'll meet at the... What time would you like to meet? Would you want to meet like soon, or...
I would say probably like the next day I would try. Or like maybe not even like I would do something kind of ambiguous, like me at like midday and then like not specify a day, and I'll just go to this meeting spot every day until he shows up.
Okay. So
that way he can like if he's unable to get away, then like he can just go the next day or whatever.
Okay. So who is heading down to the docks with you, Charlie?
Whoever would like to come with me, but like probably a smaller group, because like the less people, the less conspicuous will be. Oh, and also when I fold the note up, I'm going to do like a little doodle of like a fox head on the outside of it.
Okay.
With a spider body.
A fox. Oh no, that's terrifying.
Oh Lord! It reminds me of the little dog
God.
costumes. The oh
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Little spider costumes for the dog.
yeah. Oh.
It's terrifying. But yeah, so I know Banks said that he wanted to come with me. But whoever else would like to come, I suppose. Like we could split up possibly, to make it not so obvious that we're all hanging out over there.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely go alone. That's fine. But with Banks you that joining, anyone else like to join Banks and Charlie?
I think I would like to, but hearing Charlie say that she wants to keep it a small group, I'm gonna let them leave and then follow behind sneakily.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I want to sneak behind too.
Okay.
I'm really sneaky.
Mm-hmm. So, Sparrow and Zora, please make a stealth check as Charlie and Banks head out to the docks.
I think Zora would have put his plate back on over his like night ops clothes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or chainmail, I should say. He's probably really shiny.
I I got a
Well,
30.
probably not that. Probably not that shiny.
How does a 30 do?
30 does pretty well. And Zora gets...
What about an 8?
8? Not so much.
How does an 8 do?
As you guys are trying to follow Charlie and Banks conspiracy, like this, not being known, just a couple blocks behind Sparrow, you actually climb to the rooftops and like going off the roof watching. And as you do, you see Zora kind of just walking down the street with a clipboard just in front of his face because he has heard that clipboards make people invisible. So he's just kind of hiding it there. With the beard and the plate mail and Bernard's with them, and he's just like, I have a clipboard. I am invisible. Like, you can't see me.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
You can't see me. I'm invisible. I love it.
Yeah. So, you know that Zora is following you, but he is trying his best to blend in with the things that he has saw the rest of you done in the past.
He's definitely blending in.
Yeah.
He's not even trying.
Just you
He thinks he's blending in pretty well.
Yeah, he mutters "simple town" every so often. And you guys all arrive at the docks. It's a little bit past sunset, so you see most of the ships are kind of locked down. See, the Exile star still has a few torchlights lit on the deck of the ship, and you see the occasional people walking by, just keeping patrol.
When we get close-ish, like I don't want to get like super close. I want to kind of like peel off into a little like alleyway or something, like a good distance away, so it's not we're not standing right next to the ship.
Yeah.
And I will cast an invisibility on Theo. That's not invisibility. That's Misty Step. That doesn't work on him. So I'll cast that on Theo and kind of just like set him down on the ground and like push him off. Just be like, remember, buddy, stay to the ceilings. And send him off on his way.
Okay. The visible spider goes off. Can Theo please roll me? No, he has climbing, right? Yes.
Yeah, he has spider climb. He can
Yeah.
climb difficult surfaces, including upside down or ceilings, without needing to make an ability check.
Okay. As you guys notice, you like with Zora in the background with this clipboard, Sparrow on the roof, and you two off in like an alleyway that's outside the main road. Theo in spider form starts going off, kind of sticking to the sides, the corners, and you're seeing Theo's eyes, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like, I'll tell Banks, I'm like, all right, see you on the other side, and I'll just kind of like zone into Theo, and I just tell him like, if you need me,
pantomime that I'm having a conversation with Charlie. Well,
yeah,
like,
and she's gonna. Before she zones out, she's just gonna say, "Oh, if you really need me, just like smack me or something. I'll come right back."
Good to know.
I mean, it doesn't have to be that violent. You can just like probably tap me and I'll come back. But like, if it's urgent, it's okay to smack me.
Very good.
Can Theo roll me a stealth check with advantage, please?
He sure can. Wow, that's not great.
It's not great. As Theo claws up like one of the ropes that ties the ships to the dock, up through it gets to the docks, it kind of has to like work their way through the ship. And you can see that this bit of hustle and bustle. People are just finishing dinner. There's people all around. Just kind of just gossiping, talking. You hear laughter about them making fun of Cora, how she's going to be the next goddess to go, and how the Waking Mother's going to take her spot as well. And then you find Hawk's room. And
I actually wanted to, like, before going to Hawk's room, like, that's gonna be
Okay.
the last stop.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. What's
Because
the
I'm
first
gonna
stop?
break the invisibility on Theo. I'm just gonna have him go around the ship,
Okay.
probably following whatever is like the most voices that he hears, and I want to just like listen in on a few different things, like
What?
hopefully to get like details or anything.
Have Theo make me a perception check, please.
All right. I guess it's just a wisdom check. Hold on.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Wow. Tonight with the nines. Nice.
One of critical. As Theo goes around trying to listen in, there's a bit of commotion happening in the dining room. People are just kind of joking. You hear them talk about the Temple of Kor, how they did that, how they gave out some toys and trinkets. It seemed 2 kids have already signed up to the Waking Mother, and they're hoping to get the rest soon. They're talking about, oh yeah, I know, like, all the trees and stuff. Don't worry, we're gonna be fine. And we're gonna get all these kids. The Waking Mothers. Oh, she is no longer sleeping. She will open the borders. It's gonna be great. And at that point, Nia walks in. You hear the hooves of her, just walking around, and you see people get a little quiet. And they kind of like get a little quieter. Like, they're not as boisterous and like ha ha ha. And they're like, one of them gets her a drink, and she says, "Thank you." Just, yes, it would be wonderful when I can go back and forth freely from my old home to now. I was abandoned here, and I couldn't go back. Omar wouldn't let me cross. So now he is dead, and may he never rise again, and may the bitch Astra rot and mold and decompose as our mother slowly drags every bit of power from her.
As Nia was going over her sob story,
Yeah.
whatever, I think Theo, even though he's invisible, is rolling all of his eyes.
The massive 8-eye roll.
Just all of his eyes, just like. All right, well, definitely want to kill her. Don't hate her as much as I hate Sabian, but like she's a close second.
Okay.
So I think after that, I'm going to seek out Sabian, probably go to the captain's quarters,
Okay.
see if there's anybody there.
There is currently people there. You currently hear Melody and Savian talking. And you hear Savian, "Oh no, I don't like this outfit. Oh, so I thought I told you to get rid of all this stuff. It's only black and leather from here on out."
Really don't like this.
Man's got a vision.
It's very, yikes.
The door opens and you just see like all of old Melody's clothes get tossed out, including the captain. Captain Starwind's old jacket.
Did they just like throw it out like
There,
into
yeah.
the
That's in the
yeah,
hall.
did they just throw it out into the like water or like where exactly
No,
did they throw it?
in the hall.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think Theo's just gonna chill there for a bit, like hoping to hear anything, or if it's just more of him
It's just a lot of him
being a controlling asshole
being controlling
to
asshole,
Melody.
like outfits and stuff like that. Like,
Yikes. I think Charlie's gonna be like, I can only hear so much of this before she just has Theo leave that area then. And then she's gonna go seek out Hawks.
okay. As you get to Hawks' quarters, you notice like it's a bit hotter. Just temperature wise, like, and as you like crawl underneath the doorway into Hawk's room, it's clear he probably doesn't leave this room that often. You see like a stack of dishes near the door. You like as you called in, you saw like 2 worth of meals that been out there sitting that he hasn't even taken in yet.
Man, this room probably smells rank as fuck.
Yeah, it's
Teenage boy room.
not nice. And you just see this pulsing light on his workbench, and it's like almost like and it's being like surrounded by static electricity, keeping in this light that's. Vroom, vroom, vroom. You ever see one of those balls? You put your hand on it, and it's like the little light comes all over the place. It's like kind of like that right now. This little like center plasma that's here working. You see him working on these gyroscopic rings around it that slowly, it's like revolving, spinning around. And you see his little familiar just tinkering around. Look at the familiar looks a little bit different, a little bit beefier. Before it probably was the size of your Theo, but now it's maybe a bit bigger. You notice that it has a cannon on the torso.
I love it.
Yeah. So he's just going around looking, just working. You hear like zzz, zzz. And you see him like spinning the gears a little bit and hit a little bit more. You see him trying to look at some parchment with some formulas on it.
Alright, I'm gonna have Theo like climb up onto the bench, the workbench area.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not directly in his way. I don't want to like get fucking zapped into oblivion. But gonna have Theo climb up there, and like when he's going to be like within like maybe Hawk's like peripheral vision or whatever, I'm gonna break concentration on invisibility and to have Theo like kind of waving his little legs like, hey, pay attention to me, I guess.
You see him just lift off his like little welding glasses, and you see like the just underneath the eyes is just clean, and everything else is you see like the level of soot and dirt. And he goes,
Yeah.
"I never seen a. That's an interesting spider. Perhaps we can use it for the experimentation. I do need a subject."
Unhappy spider noises. Unhappy spider noises.
Oh, what is this? He, like,
And he just starts doing like little circles like around just like
it's like, oh. It's like, oh, what's that? Is that a wolf? A fox? A fox. Oh. Oh. Are you Theo?
if a spider can nod, he does.
Okay. Did you want to be experimented on, Theo?
Tarantulas hiss, right? He's gonna
Yeah.
hiss.
Okay. He's just, okay, I'll find... Don't worry, I'll get another rat. The rats are running out, though. And he just
Is
takes
he,
the note and reading it.
Yeah.
He goes, okay, oh yes. Aren't we all pawns? But what we will become, and you just see him just like spin the gyro shaft and it starts spinning and spinning. What we will become will be so much more. I'll tell Theo. He's like, takes the little letter. He goes, I'll be there tomorrow, Theo.
All right. Theo will kind of like nod again. I guess I don't know. This is weird. Like,
Okay.
yeah. After I get that affirmative from him, I will poof Theo back into his pocket dimension and then have him reappear on my shoulder.
Okay. Alright. It's getting dark. What's the plan for the rest of the evening?
Pinch Charlie.
No. Hi. What's up?
I just making sure you're back.
Yes, I'm back. I mean, there's a spider on my shoulder now.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe you needed, something to recall you.
All right,
Look,
fair enough.
I just had been holding back from slapping you for like what felt like an hour, and it was the only way I could get rid of that itch. So I pinched you.
All right. Thank you for not smacking me. But yeah, I'll basically I think we'll start walking back probably, unless there's anything else that you wanted to do tonight.
No, yeah, let's head back and
Yeah, we'll start heading back, and as we're heading back, I'll start kind of like relaying the stuff that I learned more or less of like Nia's a fucking bitch and I hate her. She was talking bad on Astra and shit like that, and Sabian's just being Sabian. And then I'll go over how like Hawks is gonna meet us tomorrow at the park.
Okay. As you
I don't. I'm just trying to recall as a player, what discipline is Nia?
I believe
Like, is she
yes.
more like a fighter type or more of a magic type? Or
You notice she did do healing and spare the dying.
that's right, in the fight on
Yeah.
on the ship. Okay.
Because for some reason, death was bad.
I don't think Banks was conscious for any of that.
That's true.
Well, I heard, anyways, that I'm pretty sure I was the dying that was spared.
Yeah. Indeed you were.
Well, imagine, well, maybe you want to set up a perimeter just in case he's followed or mind whammied, and like you can just meet him there and we'll be ready to pounce or be on the lookout for other people.
Yeah, that would probably be smart. The smaller group, I suppose, the better. We can talk to the others about possibly setting up a perimeter for us, and hopefully he's not mind fucked. But we'll see. I mean, he seemed pretty in his right mind when I saw him, but who knows, I guess.
Everybody here seems kind of all right until you, like, I'll just reach over and push somebody over. Be like, Oh, simple mistake.
Oh,
Stop doing that.
yes, I understand. It's just simple.
It's really fun. You should try it. It's kind of a blast.
All as we're walking, I think Charlie's like kind of wants to try it, and so like she's going to try to find like a shitty looking person, just somebody who like probably deserves it, and she'll try to push him over.
Okay.
She doesn't want to do it to like a kid or like somebody who looks innocent, but
But she will.
Yeah. As you are walking through the town, you see what looks like to be a merchant man, someone who like just making a lot of money, just selling. It's like definitely like not in the up and up type merchant man. He is just kind of yelling at people about like getting out of his store, and you just say, "Oh, whatever." You go over there and you try to simply just push him over, or what are you trying to do to him?
yeah, just gonna push him over. And I guess I'll do the same thing that Banks did, just like, oh, simple mistake.
Oh, yes, it was a simple mistake. I don't know what you were thinking of.
Apologies.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I'll turn back around and keep walking. What?
I'm gonna like poke him in the face. Like, yep, that was simple too.
Can I help you?
I don't know. What do you think of this town?
It's a simple town.
Does he have like? He said he's a merchant.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah. I'm gonna help myself to some of it, and be like, I'm pretty sure that we made a simple mistake when my partner over here bumped into you, and this belongs to she.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it simply does.
Yes, it's a simple mistake. We just exchanged coin purses. I'm sorry. Can I just have mine?
Of course.
No, you may not. That would be a very
You simply may
simple-
not.
Simple. You simply may not.
Oh, but you said we simply just exchanged coin purses.
No, I said you simply got this. It's
Can I try to like sleight of hand all of the coin out of his purse, like behind my back to like give him back an almost empty coin purse?
To give you, not his purse, but empty out your coin purse.
Well, I was going to. I mean,
He
see
still
how
has
much
his coin
money I
purse.
have on me.
He has his coin purse. He just, for some reason, he believes that you just meant to switch coin purses.
Yeah, I guess like I'm gonna try to sleight of hand, like almost all of the money out. Like I'm
Okay.
probably gonna leave like a couple of gold pieces. Just so it's not like, oh yes, this is a completely empty coin purse.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, please.
All right. Don't fuck me. Oh.
You
Single time I say don't fuck me, it fucks. Stop saying that because like every time, I swear to God.
Every time you say "don't fuck me," it just does. It's just like, oh, okay. Let's look through your inventory.
God, I'm so. Wait, is this something that's worth using an inspiration on? Do you think, Banks?
I mean, yeah.
Man, if you've got it.
Yeah. Well, we need to
How much
start
do you like your
learning
gold?
things.
Yeah. What are you?
Alright, I'm gonna use my inspiration to try to do better.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Say it again. Say it again.
Please fuck me. Oh shit, why did it
I go by the
roll
first
twice?
roll, which is
Well, the first one was
a 7.
a 10. It's
10.
better than a nat 1.
Better than a nat 1. So you are able to take some of the coins out. So I would say half.
Okay.
Before he just like puts it in your hands, like, here you go. Like, as you're fumbling around, you like first you actually grab the bag of sand, and you start trying to like dig out sand out of the coin purse. Like, oh, that's not my coin purse. It's like, yes. Can I just? You give him back. Oh yeah, and you throw some in. It's like, oh, that's the wrong bag, and like, here you go. He goes, thank you so much. It was just a simple mistake, I know. I wish you all to have simply a good evening. And what was your names? I'm sorry, I didn't get your names.
Yeah, yes.
My
I'm gonna
my
do
name.
like a fake fall into him and like try and like I'm gonna try and like pickpocket him and get all this back. Like
Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check. He is.
I think as soon as he asks for like names, Charlie starts like sweating because she's like, I'm not good at this lying thing. Like, she's like, my name is and she's like looking around. And I think she's like just names an object that's around them as her name.
Okay. You name yourself as Muffin.
Okay, my name's Muffin.
Yeah.
There's a long story behind the name.
Okay. Yes,
It's a
yes, I'm
family
sure.
name.
Muffin. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, you almost fell. Oh, in a simple town, you just, you know what I find out to help you keep you steady? More booze.
Oh
If you
yes.
keep drinking till the room spins, you always,
Yeah,
you're never
exactly.
gonna fall.
Oh man, that house ale is so good, right?
Yes, it really is. Please enjoy it.
I wanna like, as I'm presumably, I don't know what I'm or if I'm able to
You are
like
able.
slide of hand stuff out, but I wanna like
I will say you have a choice of either his left pocket or his right pocket.
his left.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like I'm assuming can like Sparrow is still like following us.
Yes.
Uh
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you all. Muffin, and your name's good sir.
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes? Oh, lovely. Bakery
Yeah,
items.
it's a family name. It's a tradition.
I am Renato D.
Renato D. The Renato D. That's a name that carries with it some real gravitas,
Yes, it
Fred.
really does.
In
Thank
a
you.
simple town like this,
It is a simple-
Renato D.
Yes, it does. But I must
Yes.
be going on my way. I'm so sorry. It's just a simple job I have to do. I wish you the
Absolutely.
best
By
of
all
night.
means. And as soon as he's like out of earshot, I want to use message to ask Sparrow, like, I think you should follow that man.
I follow him.
Okay. Give me a perception check, please, Sparrow.
Okay.
And let's...
Charlie, I don't think that man was under the influence. But
So, Charlie, you do get some money.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna you as you look into the coin purse, you lost let's just say 27 gold pieces, but he had 89 in his, so 89 plus 20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still came out on top. So
And Miss,
how much did you say? 89?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
so 89 plus 27 is what you have. So you should have 116 total. and Banks, as you look at what's in your hand, you pull out what appears to be a keychain, a key ring. It has like 3 keys on it. Spell, the perception check, 8. So as you're following him, you can't. It takes you a minute. He goes down this. You see him walk past this dwarf with a clipboard over his face, and you see him go, and and as he does, you see him walk a little bit until he finds some people in green who's wearing like these, not in green cloaks, but like the vests, the mannerisms. You see them kind of joking around, pushing people around, saying, "Hey, you're Simple, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, Simple Town." And they're like, haha, they're laughing, pushing people all over the place. And you hear them like, hey, come over here. You aren't able to see what he does, some type of signal with his hand, but like he did, they look at him and he does something with his hand. Like from the back, you just see him like do this, and you can't see what his actual signal. But they go, yes, hello, yes, of course, and you overhear him go like, "There's an elf and a satyr walking the streets. They gave me the name supposedly Muffin and Cupcake. They know about the Simple sniff happening here. I want them killed by the end of the evening. They should not see the light of day."
Perfect.
Chuckles. They're in danger.
And they go, "Of course. Do you know it?" I'm like, "No, but they're new in town, and they shouldn't be that hard as an elf and a satyr." And they're like, "Well, is it?" No, it's not that one. It's a he satyr. Well, I don't mean to assume. It's a male satyr. His body is male. They go, "Okay."
I'm a man satyr.
They go, "We will make sure that they are
A man him if you, or a sate him
Sate him.
instead of a sate her.
You see
People.
2 of them.
Been known to call me
Satyr, I hardly knew her.
2 of them are.
Hey!
2 of them are heading into the direction he points where Muffin and Cupcake is. The other 2 heads off for reinforcements.
I am going to try to take the shortcuts on the top of the, from on
Okay.
top of the roof to try to get to Muffin and Cupcake first.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check to see how well you can parkour this. Parkour.
Parkour.
Hell yeah.
As you stumble, you try.
+5.
Yeah. You jump across one edge and you actually like land and skid in a little bit. You stumble, you skin your knee, and you're like, ah.
I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, bit of a hurry. You didn't time your jump that well. And so you get there about the same time as these 2 men figures do. You can tell though that they are trying just to track them, so to speak. They spent some time just looking.
So they're just tracking them?
Just tracking them. And I would say they're not even trying to hide it from Cupcake and Muffin and Zoa.
Okay. I am going to drop down from the roofs.
Okay.
And go up to these 2 guys. Be like, "I am so sorry. I am so lost."
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. I am looking for the nearest library. I promised I would meet a friend there.
Oh, this is just a simple town and simple things. I simply think you should go over there. And can you please give me a wisdom save at disadvantage?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Wisdom save at
Disadvantage.
Wisdom save at disadvantage. Oh, do I have inspiration right now?
Well,
Do you?
You
I
do.
think I might.
You do.
Okay.
Do you wish to
There's
use
no way I. Yeah. Okay. Do I need to roll it again at disadvantage, or is there any way I could have taken that second roll or the
I'll just
other
roll.
roll?
Just roll a d20 for me.
Just roll a d20.
Yeah, we'll have that replace the 8.
Fuck me.
You see them go like this.
Ugh.
This is simple, whatever, and you're like, oh, thank you, and you just kind of walk off to a little cart of like it's one of those like drop a book, give a book things, and you.
You said they're not like even trying to hide the
No.
fact that they're tailing us, though.
They are not.
I would like to like kind of pull Charlie around a corner and then cast major image and have like fake us's
Okay.
like, resume our course.
Okay. Do a stealth check from both of you with advantage.
How long am I stuck at the book? Pick a book.
About a minute or so.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad. All right. So you see them just like, huh? And they go start following the illusion of major image.
And then I want to like basically start sneakily tailing them.
Okay.
Like once they've passed by where we were.
All right. So you get behind them.
Moving
They're
behind.
definitely trailing you guys, watching. You keep.
How many are there?
There's only 2.
So
I'm
I'm
looking for,
basically
like-
controlling the illusions like from behind them,
Yeah.
like, and I want to lead them into like maybe some kind of a dead end or something.
Okay. I'll say you lead them into like a old little like it looks like this is normally a like a cul-de-sac that has like little flea markets on the weekend type thing, but there's no one there now. You can lead them to.
Okay. Once they're in there, I mean, Charlie, do you think? I was thinking of dropping the illusion, casting silence, so that we can like definitely go in there and eliminate these 2
We
without
can really do that,
making
yeah.
too much of a ruckus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Certainly.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna.
As we're on our way, like all of this is happening, I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. I would say Zor's still following behind. I would say
Yeah, I would
Sparrow.
even say we like kind of
Yeah.
motion Zor over so the 3 of us are like moving in behind them.
And how many of them are there again?
2.
2 of them? Okay.
And I would say
So-
after a minute, Sparrow, you were like, wait, my friends need me.
Wait. During that 1 minute, did I see any books that looked interesting?
Asking the real questions.
Because if I was stuck looking at books, I'm sure Sparrow cared.
All right.
I think this exact place is where I found that weird
Yep.
magical book. So
It is.
Perhaps the Quiet Meadow.
Oh, wait. I'm loading the library now. There is a book called Up Jump, A Halfling's Tale.
Up, jump. A halfling's tale. Great. I'm gonna take that one with me.
Okay.
And then snap out of it because a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Probably enough time to look at it, read the blurb, and then oh, my friends, they need me. So I'm gonna look around. Do I see what's happened since do I see like the people anymore? Have they left?
You see Zoe and all them all like kind of get behind the other two people you were talking to.
Oh, so I can see that like now Zor and yeah. I can see that they're following them now. Okay. I like sneak up behind them and be like, need any help? Looks like you all have it handled now.
Yes, we're about to spring a trap.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna make it real quiet, and then we're gonna. So I'll drop the illusion, cast silence, centered on their position, and then we move in to strike like a well-oiled machine.
Okay.
Beard. Oh,
Simple, well-oiled machine.
Like a simple, well-oiled machine. Oh, it wants me to cast that on a space.
Yeah, that's why I brought us to the map.
Woo!
And after we about to start some combat, we're going to take a quick little break so all of us can get some water, stretch our legs as we're about to drop in as these two people were trailing them. We'll be back shortly. Boom, boom, boom. And we... Okay. What happened? Hold, please, as I...
We lost.
We lost.
We're all dead. Rolling new characters.
Rolling new characters. During the break, everything... Yep, see, that's...
No.
We've all been swallowed by the void.
It was gonna happen eventually, you know.
Happens to everybody, you know? Yeah.
No idea what happened here, but hold, please. I'll fix this in a minute. And we are back. Here we go. I fixed it. No, Yes, I fixed it. Yay, we're working. Welcome back, everyone.
Huzzah!
I was just getting worried. I couldn't hear anyone. I'm like, wait, did I not fix it?
We have returned from the void.
We have returned from the void.
Well, some of us.
Yeah,
Most of us.
most of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of tech issues going on.
we lose.
Rest
lost
in peace, Zor.
Zor be with us in spirit.
We went out for milk.
Oh,
Oh.
he's never coming back.
As we are rolling into starting combat. Oh, this did. No.
Can I also say before combat started that I poofed Theo away because I don't want anybody to accidentally step on him?
Okay. Theo is gone.
Okay.
And let's get combat going.
We're ninjas.
And oh, Zor.
Ah.
Here we go. And as you guys gather, dropping the illusion of Charlie and Banks walking through, you go, huh? Huh? And suddenly the silent spell comes on and they can't shout or call for help. Sparrow, you are first to act.
All right. I didn't say this before combat, but would it have made sense that Sparrow hid somewhere before we started?
As Sparrow's thing, I would say yes.
Okay. I would have. If you say no, it's okay.
I'm gonna not to interrupt anybody, but I'm gonna recast silence so I can put the bubble
Okay.
Just yeah. There we go. So it's visible.
I'm gonna make a gesture. I'm gonna look over at Banks and be like, okay, and so I shoot them.
10-4.
Just want to make sure that was the plan.
Oh yeah.
I shoot. And then do I also get sneak attack?
You do.
Hell, frickin' yeah.
Were you getting the one on the left or the
Ooh.
one on the right?
You know, let's go for the one on the right because I think that one would be the easiest for me to see from where I am.
Okay. Oof. With one hit, you hear him just like mouthlessly yell in pain, but you can't hear nothing.
I'll make a little face of oops. Then I'm gonna go over here and hide again.
Okay. So you duck into another doorway. Banks, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move myself up into the quiet place and fire off a shot with my pistol at the one that's already been hurt.
Okay.
I don't know why it has two,
Oh, probably from the
but does an 18 hit?
an 18 does hit.
Holy shit, he hit!
Get it!
Levels there. And with that, he falls crumpled to the ground as normally a loud bang is heard, but not this time.
I'm gonna kind of just lock eyes and give the other one crazy eyes. Give him some surrender pantomimes. But that's it.
Okay. So, I got this. Don't worry. Yeah. I'm just gonna cast a guiding bolt. At the last one. And still hits with an 11, so it's okay. For 12 radiant damage. And the next attack against it has advantage. And it is his turn. You hear him go. He is using his turn to run away.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Trying to outrun me? That's cute.
Yeah, the queen.
Just,
She can go anywhere on the board.
Yep. As he just runs away, and as he gets out of the silence, he's going fuck, fuck. Charlie, it is your turn.
Okay, then I'm gonna give chase.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use a booming blade on him.
Okay.
You
have advantage on this attack.
Noise. Let's see, where is my booming blade? Um,
Yikes!
what? What?
As
The fuck did you do to those dice, Charlie?
I don't know.
I don't know.
As you give chase running after him, you pull your rapier forward, and he just like you stab him so clearly. You're like, haha, I got him! And somehow you stab him between his arm and his torso. He just like looks, and he's like, you got me! And he's like, ah! I just really lift his arm, like, ah! He keeps running.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Any bonus action, Charlie?
I mean, I didn't think I was gonna have to use bonus action, but I'm gonna go. I'll blade song, I guess.
Okay.
Just so that if he does try to run, I can keep up with him.
Okay. Sparrow, it is your turn.
I'm going to take aim, and right before I loose the arrow, I'm gonna say, "Hey, you know where I could find a library?" And then I shoot him.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack. Can you roll a d8 for me and don't get a 4?
Oh shit!
Where are all these nat ones coming from, guys?
Okay. 1, 2. You watch as the elder goes right over your shoulder, Charlie. He's like, the guy's like, hell yeah.
Where's the library? I wanted to get your attention. Where is it? And then
Oh
I
my
am
God.
going to move and hide again.
Okay. Give me another stealth check, please.
Thank you. Will do. Coming right up. Okay, now.
Only a Sparrow can roll a nat 1 and then roll a nat 20.
You know what, dice? You know what? Did I personally, April, take some feat that I'm not aware of?
I don't think so. Banks, it is your turn.
I am going to. I'm gonna walk down the street towards him and cast suggestion and
Okay.
tell him that you're going to spend the next little while cooperating with us, friend.
Alright, and that is a wisdom saving throw. Which he fails.
Right. Well, I think you should start by putting your weapons down and having a chat. I think we need to move this body somewhere.
Oh, yes, totally. I totally agree with everything you say. Let me just put down this only weapon I have right here.
Does Banks saying that affect me at all?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure since I'm an earshot.
But, of course, let me just help my dear friend. He was a good friend of mine. I feel like I should give him proper burials. I should just leave him on the side of the road. Oh,
Yeah, no, we'll tuck him around the corner for now, because first,
Yeah.
of course,
of course.
I imagine you have some stories to tell.
Oh, yes, naturally. Plenty of stories. Oh, come here with me, Miles. Oh, that's a bit of blood there. Does any of you? I know there was some magic. I couldn't talk. Could someone do some magic to remove this blood stain as I drag his body away?
Yeah. Prestidigitation, like
Oh, that's
cleaning the
lovely.
crime scene.
I'm so good. You can just do that.
Yeah. What are friends for, right? What was your name again?
My name is Barkley.
Barkley.
Yes.
Pleased to meet you. Do you mind telling us who it is that sent you after us?
It was Renato D.
Renato D. Yes, fine fellow. And how long have you been working for him?
I mean, technically, I've been working with the organization for about 2 years. So.
Which organization is that?
Oh, I'm part of the Unending Faith.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
Super cool guys.
Yeah, we're pretty
Super cool guys. Yeah, man. I really admire the work you guys do with the enslaving people and working them to death in the mines.
Into like a random barrel. It's like the feet are hanging up. It's like, He takes like a random top. Like, oh, that'll work, right? Yeah, that'll work. I did a good job, right?
Yeah, that's good enough for now anyways. I'm sure we can take care of that.
Oh yeah. He gets this kind of like, yeah, we can just get, like, can we get out? It's kind of cramped in here. I can just maybe get on the main road.
Yeah, I think that would be smart.
I totally agree. You are a smart dude.
Yeah, man. Everybody says it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hi, ladies and dwarf.
Do you guys have some questions for this man, or? I imagine we should.
I just wanted to kill him.
I have an ex-wife who totally would agree with you.
We should meet her.
Yeah, we should. You should introduce us. We can start a club.
Oh well, she lives in Doveport City, so.
What's her name?
Her name is.
We'll look her up when we're there.
Is Pelina.
Pelina.
What's your job in the Unending Faith?
Typical bruiser job. Go around, beat people up. Security. Right. Typical, like, a little bit of patrol work.
Using like daggers and crossbows and stuff.
Yeah.
That's your jam. That's cool.
It's a paying job. Jobs are hard to get sometimes, so you just take what you get. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand right over here if that's okay.
Perfectly fine with me. Zor, I had wondered if you'd be so kind as to give this man a Rochdale handshake. This is something I wish that Bo had not left for, but essentially, he's going to give him like he's gonna take a couple of caltrops or ball bearings and like heat metal on them, and then like kind of just basically maim this guy's hands by like forcing him to hold them until his hands are pretty mutilated and
Holy
useless.
Shit.
Okay.
Love it.
All right.
Well,
we don't have to kill all the time.
There we go. See? A vegetarian way.
See, I'm learning. I'm growing. I think I've grown today.
I think you have. I'm proud of you. I am simply so proud.
I've like got my gun trained on him because I'm pretty sure that once we cause him this harm, it's going to drop the suggestion. So I'm prepared for that. But up until the point that this happens, we basically just want to we're gonna try and make sure he has a hard time hurting people from now on.
Okay. With that, heat metal with the ball bearings in his hand sears into his skin. You actually see as he screams in agony, ugh! The ball bearings actually get permanently melted and fused into the palms of his skin.
Holy shit.
Not killing people sometimes feels a lot worse than killing people, I'm finding out.
I would say
Yeah.
It's the trials and tribulations of being a
he's
vegetarian.
starting to run away again.
Well, now, I do think we still need to. I don't. I don't know that we want to make sure that he. Well, perhaps he wants to eat a piece of Roachdale bubblegum.
I want to shoot him in the Achilles tendon.
Okay. It would be a different AC to hit, but go right ahead.
I don't know if this is gonna work, or at least shoot him in the leg. How about
Okay.
that? Ah,
You do hit him.
15.
You do hit him like in the back hamstring. It does cause a bit of a limp and blood, but he's still able to run.
The pain tolerance.
He is.
Can I run after him?
Yeah. I would say yeah.
All right. I don't know. Like, are we letting him go or no?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we want him talking about us exactly. I had hoped that
agree.
perhaps we could, as a bruiser to bruiser, sometimes you've got to bust someone's kneecaps. I thought maybe we could subdue him enough to let him see the reason in this and let him live. But not at the expense of being discovered in town yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm going to, as I come up on him, I'm just going to tell him, like, it's your choice. If you move, you die. If you stay put, maybe you'll yet live. And I'll prepare an attack for if he leaves my range, which I guess is just an attack of opportunity, but still.
Yeah, okay. Spell. What is Zor gonna do here? I mean, he still has heat metal going on, so he's just gonna do that again.
So he's dead.
I mean,
he's not dead.
no, he's dead.
Dead? No, dead adjacent, or
I mean, his hands are like you see, like the ball bandage has kind of like melted through his hands to the other side as he screams in agony. It's like the ball bandage are like both sides to his hands.
is this like a? Is it? I just don't know what the rules say about like, can I cast like cure wounds on him or something, or is he just like dead?
I would say with
death.
the timing of this, you can definitely try to stabilize him.
Okay.
The issue with healing right now is that you could actually heal him to do something. So you could try to stabilize him, so he doesn't die.
Well, how would I go about doing that?
Medicine
Or okay, let's see. Oh, I did what I could.
You basically take the guy's belt and you make like tourniquets and just like cut off circulation to his hands. He's like, this should do.
All right. Just gotta poke him. Oh no, I think he's really dead.
He's alive-ish. Just might need severe medical training or not training, medical expertise to make sure. Joe goes like, oh, I got this. Yeah. And let's see how he does. He does a little bit better. He's like, yeah. Listen, like, the hands aren't really that important. It's, but he had a good liver, a good kidney.
Good. Good. I think maybe we get this guy off the road. I don't know if we're gonna just leave him here, tie him up somewhere to give us a head start, or I hadn't thought this far really. I'd hoped he might be a source of information, but I think maybe we need to go after this D fellow.
Yeah, I think so. I saw a hand signal when these guys, when the guy that was that you guys were talking to, that you told me to go follow. I followed, and he went and talked to these two. He said that you both were new, and that they'd seen you in an alley, and that they were gonna follow you, and that you should die tonight. You won't see the light of day.
Well, was it like just in the street, or did you see where this guy went? Maybe we could just go have a chat with him and tell him that. I mean, I have a couple of hand signals I'd like to give him.
I didn't see where he went, unfortunately. I was more preoccupied with making sure you guys weren't taken by surprise by these guys. Now, of course, I realize that was silly. They weren't exactly making themselves hidden, but I didn't
exactly send their best and brightest, did they?
It seems like they didn't. It seems like they did not.
What if, I'm really feeling inspired by this move Charlie did earlier. What if we just, pin a note to this body and tell D that next time he wants us, he ought to come chat with us face to face and not be such a little bitch about it.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So,
when this guy wakes up, he'll have the note and...
Yeah, and where we first met D, you said, did you say, he was a merchant or something?
Yeah, it's a merchant-like look, yeah.
Okay. Was he, in front of his shop, or was it just, on the street?
On the street.
Okay.
He was basically yelling at a shopkeeper about the prices.
Okay.
Typical D things.
Yeah, how about we pin this note to him and we leave this guy.
Shopkeepers have any say over the prices. I'm pretty sure that's all set at a corporate level. Really, it's kind of a really shitty thing to. I mean, the note. Oh, sorry.
But yes, we pin this note to this guy, and how about we leave him on that corner that they met up and spoke about us? That'll be some sort of message, I suppose.
I like it.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So, I guess we're just, maybe just put them in barrels and roll. I mean, one of them's already in a barrel. We could just kind of or we could just weekend at Bernie's this guy. It's he puts his arm over me and one arm over you, and we'll be like, "Oh, buddy, come on, we'll help you get home."
Oh, yeah.
Where you're going, and
yeah, you just had a rough night,
Yeah, let's
We've
do
all
that.
Been there. It's simply a common thing. It's just a simple thing to do,
such a simple, yeah. So simple.
Okay. As you guys are getting this fellow ready.
Sorry, I know you'd prepared for this
No, I did.
instance that we would totally.
You guys, April, Sparrow found members as you were like, oh yeah, there was originally 4 of them.
Oh, there were originally 4 of them. But the other 2 went somewhere else.
Uh-huh. And
Where
as-
did they go?
And
Huh.
you, oh look,
I simply can't remember.
yeah, you would be like, oh look, there was that book about
I got a book about a halfling.
And then as you look down, like, oh look, yeah, at the little borrow book, give a book thing, you're like, oh look, there's the other two, and they brought friends.
Oh yeah, the other two did go somewhere else for reinforcements.
I'm not very good at being reinforcing anything.
And hold please, as I need to roll some dice.
Sparrow rolled very low on her on their perception, so I'm just leaning into that RP wise.
Yep. As there are,
Sparrow's very enamored by the simple town.
as there's 9 figures running down the street towards your direction.
Like
I hide.
from where? Can you kind of show us on the map here? Like left, right,
I
up.
would say technically from. Let me just move you guys back down this way. From this
Yeah.
way. From up
Okay,
north.
so they're coming from up there. Well, did we write the note yet?
Yeah, you guys
Maybe
wrote the
this
notes.
is good enough place to leave them.
Yeah, I had I was gonna say I wrote the note of like basically there's more where this came from. Leave us alone. I was going to sign it with like an E and a star, like sort of like this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right.
Okay. And are you guys staying to meet these new fellows, or are you trying to?
I think we can probably get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I agree.
I thought we could take them.
I mean,
I mean,
I didn't
We could probably
plan on
take them. I just,
doing a mass murder today, but I mean,
if
I
it's in the
have
cars,
some-
I'm not gonna complain.
I have some aggression to take out. What do you
Well,
say? You wanna kill these fuckers?
No.
The longer we sit here, the more inclined I am to just fucking. I'm like got the gun out, like polishing. What's it gonna be?
Oh, don't leave this up to me. I'm just a simple rogue.
Charlie takes out a gold piece and flips a coin. Heads we stay, tails we don't. So 1 we stay, 2 we don't. All right, let's get out of here, guys.
Sounds good.
All right.
I mean, it would have sent a message.
Well, it
He
is
left a
much
message.
louder message if we
Louder
Say and
message,
annihilate.
still note.
That is true.
That's what
We
April
could leave
wants,
this-
That's not what Sparrow wants.
Okay.
We could leave this note on a pile of bodies. This is very true.
I cast level 3 shatter on as many of them as I can hit.
Do you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
Fuck
do.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know
What's-
exactly
Thanks for
where they
making the
are,
decision
how
for
close
us.
together they are, but fuck it.
What's the range of shatter?
60
I
feet.
believe 60. Yes,
Okay.
I believe.
As you go to
So,
cast the
God.
spell, bringing it forward, what word do you say?
bang, motherfucker!
And you say that, and the magic extends out, pointing as you see the rippling effect of the sonic explosion. And then from one of the people, you see a counter vibration as the spell fizzles.
Oh shit, man! They got spellcasters.
Yeah, they do.
Are you guys staying to fight or running away?
I want to stay and fight, but it's probably a better idea to. Okay, go ahead.
Sneak
I want to
attack.
stay and fight.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Well, then how about what if we like act like we're gonna run, but we like I
I'm
don't
just
know if I
gonna.
can ping a spot, but what if we like oh yeah. What if we like act like we're gonna run, but then like once we get around this corner,
Like set up
we
an
like
ambush.
yeah.
I like that idea.
So we'll like basically run to here if we can, and then like take the fight on that corner.
Yeah. Uh, Just dropping off all the tokens. Don't mind me.
Yeah, it's a lot. It feels like a lot of tokens. Don't have to.
that's. Don't
Don't
complain.
have to. Don't feel like you have to use all the tokens.
Oh, I did. I gotta find the
There's
last
one
one.
missing.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one.
if you run out of tokens, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't tell him it's too many. There's still one missing.
This one missing.
Can I get any kind of a like? You said I saw the dude that like countered my shit.
Uh-huh. He is the one that's not on the.
He's not there yet.
He is
Anything noteworthy? You want to describe this fellow to me?
I will in just one moment. There we go.
Oh, good God.
There we go.
What is that thing?
That looks like a Minotaur
That's
mage
a Minotaur. Yep.
Oh, that's not the right image.
type of
Let me-
situation.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he actually has the mask on that makes him look like a minotaur.
Oh, so he's not actually a Minotaur.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a little
a
less
l-
scary. He's
I was
just
about to say, it's a
plain
little bit
dressed
less
up like a
intimidating.
Minotaur.
Yeah.
He's just cosplaying Minotaur.
Cosplaying minotaur, who is wearing armor.
Armor and negating spells.
Yep.
This is all right. Yeah.
Trying to
Yeah.
get our decision a little bit.
It's gonna be okay. So are you guys staying or running?
I think we're staying.
Okay.
I sneak attack the Minotaur while they're running around the corner from my stealth spot.
You can certainly try. So you're gonna stay there. Okay. We have to do this in a little bit of initiativeness.
Okay.
We have to roll for initiative for this to see if you guys can get where you need to be.
And this is the day when the three of us die.
We have a really hard time not killing people, Diz. I don't.
Yeah.
You're new to this party. We really have a itchy trigger finger, and
Yeah. Yeah.
like all
it's a
better
problem.
sense.
It's
is
half a problem
saying-
of like half of us like our characters being murder hobos, and then the other half of us our characters aren't murder hobos, but we the players
Player
are.
is.
Yeah.
Why would you read me for filth like this?
All right, come on, don't fuck me. All right.
All right, and I think it's just. Oh yeah, it's just these guys left.
Oh,
I
there's
feel like-
a kind thug.
Yep.
Every time we get
Big
into
guy.
shit without Zor, we almost die. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Do it.
So. Wait, no, he should not be going there. Update to.
Holy shit, we all rolled good initiative.
Yeah.
Right?
So, Banks, what are you doing? They're running down from this way.
Well, like seeing that they're all grouped up together, like I feel like okay, this is probably just gonna happen again, but like I've got one more second level spell to burn. I'm gonna cast Shatter on them at second level and just try to do that one more time.
Okay.
And at the very least, hopefully he's eating up spell slots to counterattack it. And then
He
I'm
is
going to
not using counterspell.
okay, good. And then I will use my movement to get there.
Okay. You gotta roll some dex saves. Roll con saves.
This time I imagine
How many
I'm like
tens?
4.
checking my
No,
magic
20.
finger.
I got one nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Doing.
One nat 1.
Looks like a lot of fails out there.
Unless they have like insane modifiers.
No, if they come up as no, oh they didn't. They're not rolling. Okay, I have to do this manually now. All right. He failed. All right. What's the damage?
3d8s. So I will use our new fancy thing. 15.
Okay.
Nice.
And the DC is 15, correct?
Yes.
All right. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Go through. Alright, and the last one. There we go. Boom. Alright. Sparrow, it is your turn. Oh. After that loud bang is heard, you see some of them are bleeding from their nose and ears. Some seem minorly injured. What would you like to do, Sparrow?
Are you okay with saying that I hid before this started?
This time I would say no, because you
Great.
you were doing other stuff, and they kind of
No worries. I am going to shoot at the injured cult fanatic.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at him. And short bow. Oh, with disadvantage?
No, should be a regular roll.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had hit something, I think. Okay. Ha!
Womp womp.
How does the 13 do?
13 hits.
It hits.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Little cute 8 damage.
There you go.
And then I am going to I'm gonna go over like here. Wait, can I get there? I'm not sure if I can make it all the way over there. I can't. So I'm gonna move around to here
Mm-hmm.
and hide.
Okay.
Stealth.
Yes. If you so choose.
There we go.
Okay. Charlie, it's your turn.
Okay. I think I already know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway.
Mhm.
Just, it's been longer than a minute since our last combat, so my blade song's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to bonus action cast another blade song. 0. And then I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Okay.
And that on, okay. And then I'm going to run off this way with Banks. But before I do,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw a Toll the Dead on. I'm gonna do it on this one.
Okay. That's a wisdom save?
Yes. DC is 14.
I nat 20.
Ah, fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. I'll use 60 feet of movement to get over here then.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
There's their turn. Yeah. And let's see, what are they gonna do? Yeah, they're both gonna try that. I think,
Try it, bro.
I think you're both
Come
within
at me.
range. Are you both within range? Oh, you are out of range.
Suck it, bitch.
Fuck!
I'm the alpha spellcaster here.
You are out of range, unfortunately. So, you watch as this one cuts open his wrist. A chain of blood flows out towards you. Can you please give me a wisdom saving throw, Banks?
Yeah.
This is a magical effect.
Is it a magical effect? Yeah.
Oh, it's advantage.
So you are
Noise.
Oh,
you are not
oh.
held, but the other one's going to do it as well. So can you give me another one?
Come on, Banks. You can do this. I believe in you. Oh,
There's a
hell
nat
yeah.
20.
Ooh. Can't
is
stop.
Their
Can't.
turn.
Won't stop.
What is Zor going to do?
I'm just imagining, like, I know earlier today Banks said something about, like, tap dancing. I'm just imagining him going, like, like, around all the ropes being thrown at him. Yeah.
I guess we'll set that up, and we'll set up that and that. Okay. First thing that... because he can't run far. Going, what do you think I'm supposed to do with my dwarven legs? Keep up with you all? Drop that. Cast spiritual
Seems
weapon.
on brand.
Yep. Got a 7, so that misses. And then he casts Sacred Flame on that same individual, who failed. So it takes... Phew. And oh, they didn't pass, so that is, and he is just gonna be like, goes there. All right, it is this individual's turn. Goes here.
He's very sociable.
He is. You are not within
Such a
60.
reckoner, though.
Reckoner hardly knew her.
Hey!
Best one yet.
But
Oh, I didn't. Oh well. He wants to get within better position, so he is actually gonna dash.
He's gonna yikes.
Yeah. And it's just
Go ahead, dash at me, bro.
these four are gonna dash here. We'll move there. Here.
Huh?
They all dash.
Okay. I just feel like there's moving as a unit, just like.
It's easier for me to just click and drag to I highlight them all and move them together. Banks.
It's like a line of people just running towards you.
They all
Red
group.
Rover, Red Rover.
Oh god, this is so scary. Shit. I am going to fire a pistol shot at the near death cult fanatic.
Okay.
strategy.
I don't know what I did wrong in this life.
You have them all targeted.
Oh, I have everybody. Yeah, well, that's what I want to hit all of them. What do I have to do to untarget everybody?
You've got the
just-
I think that's
DSK
left-
bullet.
It should be just alt click.
Alt click does not seem to. It happened when I put shatter on them, and it doesn't seem to be going away.
Oh, fuck.
The only other way I know is right click each one and make sure that there's no, and this should be a bullseye. So right click the one you want.
Right clicking doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Okay. I have an idea. I don't know then. Yeah.
Oh wait, now most of them are undone.
And I messed with the module settings.
Now just one of them has the targets on it for me.
Okay.
But it's not the right one.
I'm trying to fix it on this end, see which setting it is. Maybe just do the attack on that one, we can just transfer it over.
Sure, let's see. I can just do like this. It's like that. It's like that.
25 does hit.
25. Boom, bang, bing, bada, ba, bing, boom, bam,
Nice.
bang, bang.
And
Bang,
that a
bang.
loud bang is heard as this figure.
A shot heard around the world.
Start of the revolution.
And then I will move as far. What's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then, like, want to get around the corner.
Okay. Spell, it is your turn.
I'm the pocket healer now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna take a shot at the other cult's guy.
Okay. You are hitting,
Hell
so you
yeah.
have advantage on this attack.
Hell yes. Advantage. Are you fucking kidding me?
Holy dicks.
You guys aren't rolling good, and you guys safe.
God.
am
Shit!
going.
That's twice this fucking session that somebody rolled a 2 on a fucking advantage hit. This is insane.
Ah!
This is homophobic.
This is homophobic and a Pride Month. How dare
Right?
You know what this is? This is bi erasure.
It is.
So what would you like to do now?
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. I will be forever.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna move
God.
over here and I'm gonna hide again.
Please give me another stealth check.
I don't know. I don't want to. Okay, fucking fine.
Okay.
I saw like your model dice looked like it was teetering on the 4.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I know.
Like, you know,
The only thing I've got is being hidden and being away.
Charlie, it is your turn. You see that they are just running after you all.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Excuse me.
I'm going to 25 feet of movement here.
Okay.
One attack is gonna go on this dude. I'm gonna booming blade him.
Okay.
Why is that not working? There we go. Maybe. Why is that not working? Hold on. Why is nothing working?
What isn't working?
I'm trying to roll an attack, but nothing's going.
Nope, it all popped up.
Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh fuck.
oh,
There we go.
all the attacks.
A
All right, 23 to hit.
does hit.
All right, he takes 8 piercing.
And that was the one on top, right?
Yes, and 3 thunder.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack the one right in front of me.
Okay.
My other action. With another booming blade. Sorry, I didn't specify.
11 does hit.
Okay. He takes a good 6 piercing and 1 thunder. And I'm going to help Zora along. So I'm gonna touch him and use my phase step for him to move to this square right here.
Okay.
And then use some more of my movement to get over here. And that way, if they come at me, they have to file in, so.
Okay.
And now we're splitting them up, which is
Yep.
gonna be so helpful.
I think that's everything I can do. I think that's all my actions.
Alright. He's going there. What's she gonna do? Yeah, he's gonna do that. You see him take his chest and cut himself as blood spatters across this figure wearing the mask. As it covers him, you see this unholy shield upon his body. As his AC.
Which, oh, that's the remaining fanatic.
Yeah. Boom. And
Sorry, I saw one of them targeted on my screen that I can't untarget, so it's like
I don't know why. And then
drawing me to that one. I just
Oh.
assumed
and then
it's cool.
Zor needs to make a deck save.
Oh no.
He actually passes.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Hell yeah, Zor, my man!
So
ace is high.
it is Zor's turn. He is gonna move his hammer
Hell yeah.
Attack the hits. Nice. For 6 damage. And then he has
Very
to make a
nice.
concentration saving throw. Passes. And then he is gonna cast Spiritual Guardians on himself. And why didn't it attach? And attach there, so they have to go through his space to get through anyone.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
It is this guy.
Good thinking, Zor.
And let's see. You could also cast that, but you won't do that. Yeah. So he has to take wisdom save. He does enter. Fails. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
So he takes 19 damage. Oof.
Ooh. Go Zor.
He is not happy about that at all.
Oh, he's a sociable reckoner. That's
Yeah.
He's going to do what he thought he would.
At least he's not impotent.
Yeah, you know. Honestly, in this pandemic, you know, it's a good quality to have, being social.
And
I bet he was in charge of all of the Zoom parties.
you watch as the guy brings out his longsword, pushes it on the ground. A thunderous sound is heard, pushing Zor back as he takes 9 points of thunder damage. And he is going to now drink a potion because he just took a bit of damage. And heals. Oof, not that good. For a bit, just 15 feet left. And goes there outside. Go ahead and roll damage for these two.
Yeah. Top one takes 15 damage. Holy shit.
Whoa.
That was an 8 and a 7. Oh my
He
god.
moves 5 feet and dies.
The second guy takes another 15 damage.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
Rolling
God.
good damage.
Oh my god. I mean, I have to roll good somewhere, right? If it's not on the Z20s.
There.
Yeah. As that, you are now becoming a threat, Charlie. There we go. What are they gonna do?
Honey, I've always been a threat.
That
A snap
taking.
at the string.
What are they gonna do?
Pride Month, bitches.
Hell yeah.
I don't have that on them right now. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, funnel them in for me.
There we go.
Does it happen?
There we go. And that's their turn because they can just only can run. Banks, it is your turn. As two of them are flanking you on either side.
Well, shit. I am going to then use this new short sword +1 on the one beneath me.
Hell yeah.
It's a 19 hit.
19 does hit.
And 5 piercing damage.
He's like, fuck! Yes, he is dead.
Hell yeah.
And let's see. Yeah, okay. He's on an uninjured. I am okay. I am going to risk it, and I'm gonna run into this protected area right here
All right.
and take the opportunity.
Let's see.
Risk it for the biscuit.
21 to hit
That hits.
for 8 bludgeoning damage, please.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be next to my buddy Zor, but I will take the 8, and then I will cast. Oh, I had concentration on something. I don't know. It's probably. Oh, it was gone. Suggestion is over.
Yeah, that's gone. I can get rid of it.
But then I will bonus action healing word myself.
Okay. For 8.
Ching! Ah!
Taking all that damage back.
Like, sexual healing. Just.
All right. Spell, it is your turn.
Yay! Okay. I am going to over here. Like peek out of hiding, basically, and get this guy. Or try to shoot him from stealth.
Okay, go right ahead.
We're gonna see how this goes. Okay, slightly better.
That
How
definitely
does a
hits.
22?
Definitely hits.
Great. And then sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
22 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah. He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go over here into the doorway
Mm-hmm.
and hide.
Okay.
Ooh, wait. Yes, that's as far as I can go. Yes. Yes.
Charlie,
Oh,
it is your
Mia
turn.
Juice.
Okie dokie.
With the 30, you are very well hidden.
I'd hope so. Jesus. Alright, so I will take a step forward and roll to hit the guy in front of me. I'm gonna do a green flame blade attack.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
10
Does a 10
misses.
hit?
Does not.
Well, I got 2 of those, so I'm gonna I'm gonna do a booming blade on this one. Please hit.
That does
23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that is 8 piercing and 5 thunder.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna take a couple steps back.
Okay. It is Zor's turn. He just steps right there. And let's see, can this move? Not far enough. So his action's going to be that's concentration. Concentration. Alright, you just gotta hit him with his hammer. 13 against the big guy misses. It is his turn. He has to do a wisdom save at the start as he passes, so he takes half damage. And as the let's not do that. Boom. And go. 17 damage. Half is 8. The guy takes and he's just like, lovely. He just takes a step there, and you watch as he brings his sword forward and points it as lightning arcs through his body. Come on. There we go. As a lightning bolt shoots through Zora and through Banks. Can you please, both of you, make a dex saving throw? I will make for...
I get with advantage.
Yes. Zora got a 16, you got an 18, so you guys both take half damage. So you guys take half of 25.
Does that round up or down? So is that's
down, so you take 12 damage.
okay.
And Zora needs to make a Constitution saving throw. And passes. And that's all he can do, right? Yeah. Yep. And that is his turn. It is the thug's turn. All of them make wisdom saves. They both pass. This one, I'm not even going to bother making the save because he's at 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's Diz, that's Zora the disco cleric.
Zora the disco cleric. Ooh, 9 damage.
Yes, domain of disco. Haven't you heard?
It's the cat's pajamas, Daddy-o.
They're gonna flank Zora, and they're gonna attack him.
Oh, what's wrong? You guys lost interest in me? Rude.
Both attacks miss. Yeah. Let's try this. As they try to hit him, they just keep bouncing off his heavy armor. Miss. All of them missing.
Nice.
Am I missing one somewhere? Oh yeah, this one's...
There's one down
Yeah.
that was flanking Banks.
Yep, he's gonna try to attack Banks.
Yeah, I thought I was all safe in the disco ball, and I'm like waving my butt at him, and then Zora
Does a
moved.
15 hit?
Yeah.
Then I rolled a nat 20, which I believe also.
Yeah, that. Okay, yeah.
First one.
You stop that!
The first one does 4 bludgeoning damage. The crit only does 9.
Okay.
That's not terrible.
No, I rolled really shit damage. But Banks, it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to I gotta try and slice this guy up that's just coming at me. So
Get it.
let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Does 14 hit?
It does.
Woo! For 7 damage, and I'm gonna use my psychic blades on it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So as I stab him, I'm going to just lean in close. Tell the D his services are no longer required in this town.
Ooh,
Kick him off my blade.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty
rough
fucking.
roll.
I guess I could have said something better.
Yeah.
It wasn't as
It
intimidating as
wasn't
you thought it was.
Fine. So, yeah, 7 piercing, 4 psychic, and gonna need to burn another healing words on myself here.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do that too, and 6. All right. I can. My eyebrows are almost not bloody.
All right.
Most of my forehead is currently not covered in blood.
Then, Sparrow, it is your turn.
Yes, it is, and I am going to lean out from my cover and shoot at the Minotaur dude.
Get it.
Pretty mean.
I'm gonna get a
Minotaur.
shot. The Minotaur, and I'm hidden, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
A 25
All right.
does hit.
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
Sneak attack.
Mhm.
Great. So it wasn't as good as it could have been, but 15, nothing to sneeze at.
As
Surprise!
I
So
think,
pretty good.
I think this is the first time he's actually been hit by an attack. Right? Yes, it has.
Yeah.
As you hit him with the arrow, he just looks back and says, "How dare you!" Grabs the arrow, throws back at you. You take
Yikes.
7 points of lightning damage.
Uncanny dodge.
You can,
Uh,
right? Because it's 15. Yeah, you take 7 points of lightning damage. So you take
uncanny dodge.
3 points of lightning damage.
3 points of lightning damage. So I'm smoking just a little bit, and but just a tiny bit, like the edges of
Wee bit.
of the hair are just a little. Zzz,
Yeah.
And I'm like, really?
It's a
That's
good
all
look.
I'm like, really? That's all you can do? Must be so disappointing to be so big but have hits that hurt. Not at all.
Oh, get him. Feel that psychological damage that we all know
And,
does so much worse.
Exactly. And then
So
I'm
even if he
going to-
lives tonight, he's gonna be thinking about that one.
Exactly. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna hide again.
Okay. Roll stealth, Charlie. It is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna close the distance here. So that's 20 feet of movement. I'm gonna see that this whole situation seems to be going okay. But I see my man Banks over here not doing too great.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step over here.
Okay.
Let me take that spell slot off real quick. Let's see. All right. And then I'll use another 5 feet to get here. I'm gonna attack this dude with a green flame blade, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I have advantage.
Yes, you do. An 11 does hit.
At least it wasn't an at one, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's 5 piercing damage and 6 thunder.
Okay.
Okay, he's up. He's good.
He is down as you stab him.
Okay.
As you about to get ready to attack Banks again, Charlie Misty appears behind him and just stabs him. As a little booming sound is heard.
Hey, Charlie, thanks.
She literally teleports behind you, nothing personnel, kid. Oh my god. Yeah, I got you, bro. You good here? And I just zoom off. Before you even respond, I just go onto the next guy. I feel like when she's
gone, I'm like, well, my ribs are kind of, and I'm pretty sure I'm bleeding out of. And I look up and she's gone.
Yep. Actually, I don't want to move there. I think I want to move, like... I would, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I basically just don't want to get an attack of opportunity from this dude. But, yeah, so I'm going to go up there and I'm going to attack this guy with a green flame blade.
Okay.
Come on. Hell yeah, 23.
Yep.
So that is a 5 piercing, and he takes he takes an additional 5 fire, and then the Minotaur dude takes
The spellcaster modifier, I thought it was.
it's because I'm 5th level, it's D8 plus spellcasting modifier, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11 damage, fire damage.
As you watch as this creature drops down, the flames burning his skin. How much damage did you just deal him?
11.
You take 5
Yeah, 11.
lightning damage. And then he...
I'm gonna absorb elements on that.
Okay. And his relentless endurance kicks in, and he's at
Oh
1
shit.
hit point.
So how much damage did you say? It was 5?
5. So do these.
That would be 2.
Yep.
Concentration. What am I concentrating on?
Just hit no, and I'll drop your concentration.
Okay.
All right. It is
Charlie's
Zor's.
always you're working out math problems on the back of your head while you're in combat.
Spiritual weapon, the big guy. Misses. And he doesn't have any OE. Let's try to warhammer the guy above him.
Oh yeah.
Misses with a
Get it.
10. Zors. And this guy, doesn't matter, is gonna drop down to 0.
Heck yeah.
As the spiritual guardians rip him apart, slamming them with his hammers, built into the shields like a little bell. And it is their turn, and they need to make wisdom saves. And they both fail, so 3d8 coming.
Ooh.
Get it. Zora's like
9, 11.
racking up kills on this combat specifically.
Yeah, he really is. Because he just knocked out the last 2. As the Spirit Guardians then also leave and just start walloping on the other 2. And I think that's it for combat.
Do you think Zora's spirit guardians just look like a whole bunch of like drunkards, like
I
with
think
just like bottles that have like XXX on it, and they're just like,
Like singing a shanty.
yes.
It's like reliving like a memory from his favorite bar fight. Just like
100%, yeah.
actual bar ghosts. barfly ghosts.
And with that, you guys are breathing heavy. Though you do notice that there is a commotion being caused by this.
Oh shit! I was concentrating on haste.
You were.
Forgot about that.
Oh, so make a concentration saving throw.
Okay.
Just to see.
Okay, we're good.
You good.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. As you guys look around with all the strewn bodies around you, you guys have not been quiet. There's been lightning blasts, gunshots.
Booming blade attacks.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
hold
not
on,
great at subtlety.
no.
So we hear a commotion.
Yeah.
A general bustle in the city coming
General
to life.
bustle around you. People are going. You're not too sure, but like you definitely hear more footsteps coming.
Do I hear like a particular direction, or is it just all over the city?
Make a perception check.
I was gonna ask that as well. Could I attempt to perceive as well?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Ah, come on, that was almost a 20. Instead, it's a 2.
Banks, you can hear that they're coming from multiple directions. Primarily here and here.
Okay.
Basically from the center of the town.
I think we need to loot a couple bodies real quick, drop our note, and get the fuck out of here.
We could just say it was all simply an accident and they'd all be okay with it.
I feel like that is probably true, except for the people that want to kill us.
Bring it. I mean, like,
there's
look at
many
what we
of
just did.
I'm
Yeah, Charlie's like riding
Yeah.
a high right now, and I
Yeah,
think
you're
she's still hasted. And I think when she's hasted, she talks like she's just had like 5 cups of coffee. So she's just like, yeah, we're totally fine. Let's keep going. Yeah, come on.
like a fucking smackhead.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, that's all good. I'm just, I'm definitely bleeding, and I don't know where all the holes are coming from, but like, I can go pretend like I was just mugged by all these people too, and that y'all saved me.
Okay.
And
I look pretty.
I think we're just gonna end the session here.
I was gonna say, can I hastily, with my haste, just loot as many people as I can while we're getting out of here? I'm like, you guys go ahead, like, I can catch up.
I think right now we're just gonna end the session here.
Okay.
With everything going on and just figure it out from there.
Good.
Good. I need to look at one thing. Who has? Oh. So, I like what Banks. You didn't use yours. Sparrow, you did use yours.
Oh yeah, I think we were full before. Like the whole party was full before today, I think.
So it's between Sparrow and Charlie for inspiration tonight. So chat can vote for inspiration for either for.
I vote Charlie.
Well, I'm obviously voting Sparrow. So it's up to you, Banks. No pressure.
Cool. Cool. I mean, you did probably just save my life, so I feel like Charlie gets my vote tonight. I was, about to be. I'm pretty sure I was about to be knocked unconscious again.
Yeah. Especially if I rolled better on that crit damage was low.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm fine with that. I didn't want. I'm like, why do I always roll crits against you? I don't know why.
Yeah, and I'm just so critical.
And it's hard for me to like Like the
I have
sound is
the
heard.
most
and
credible face.
Yeah.
Yeah. People
I
see you
wanna-
and they're just like, man, I want to deal as much damage as possible to this guy.
Yeah.
But I really
wanna
would
make
like.
replace the lyrics to unforgettable. So like, you're so credible.
Yes.
That's what you are.
Oh, I'm gonna message that guy
Oh
on
my
TikTok
God,
who does the cover
yes.
songs, the D&D themed cover songs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a tie in chat.
Well, Banks voted for me, right? So that's
So,
tiebreaker.
so no, because
Yeah, your job is easy.
I don't have a job.
think.
No, because
You don't
I
have a
voted
job.
for
That's what
Sparrow.
I'm saying.
Sparrow voted for
You win.
me. There was a
Yep.
tie, and then
Yep,
you voted, which was the tiebreaker.
yep.
I'll take it. It all evens out.
Unfortunately,
does.
not Frost. So, Charlie, you get a point of inspiration to use because you might.
Because I need it with all the nat 1s and 2s I roll.
Oh my god.
I only roll a nat 1 right before a nat 20.
Yeah.
See, I just never roll a nat 20.
It's like I before E except after C.
Who are we gonna raid? Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Because they're going to be doing a fun little thing. We're going to raid Crit Academy as they're playing a 5e superhero game.
Ooh.
Neat.
So we're going to go in and say hi with them. We'll be back later. Actually, we'll be back next week. I'll be back Wednesday. These lovely folks will be back Friday. A lot of new fun stuff is happening. Stick around. Join our Discord. Join our social media. Check all that out. I'll be trying to post more regularly because I'm really bad at that. But we will be back next week. Look forward to keep playing with you all. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.